I don't have any friends. I have a lot of family around me, but haven't had a real friend in close to 3-4 years. And I'm the happiest I've ever been. I don't really look for friends. I don't really force anything that doesn't feel right. I have been lonely at times, but most of the time I'm just alone. It's more aloneness than loneliness. And because of this, I've really, really gotten to know myself. I'm not distracted by what other people think of me. I have, for the most part, control over what I get to do with my time, with my energy, which are the two most valuable things you have access to in this life. I've been celibate for about 2, maybe 3 years. Haven't been with a woman properly in about 3 years, I'd say. And you could say this was voluntary or involuntary. The truth is, I haven't really seeked it out. I haven't really even tried to connect with a woman in a very long time. And I don't feel compelled to do so right now. Of course, at times, again, I get lonely or I feel alone. Again, you can equate it to aloneness rather than loneliness. You are only lonely if you aren't comfortable in your own company. And again, there are times where I feel lonely. But again, I'm probably the happiest I've ever been. I don't have very much going for me. I don't have much of a career of any kind. I never went to university. Again, I don't have friends. I don't have a girlfriend. I've been celibate for about 3 years, friendless for about 5 years. The fact of the matter is, you don't need any of those things to feel content within yourself. They are nice things to have. They are fantastic things in life. And this isn't to say that I will not have friends or be with a woman in my entire lifetime. I know for a fact that I will find my right people. And this is another aspect of not feeling alone or feeling stressed out or not allowing myself to feel happy, because I know when I put my intention and energy in the right direction, when I focus my energy and time and focus towards what feels aligned with me, naturally I will find the people that I am resonant with. And again, it's not that I am incapable of finding friends or a woman. I know for a fact that I can do it. It's just, I just haven't felt very inspired or called to go out and do so. And I just feel like where I need to put my energy and attention is towards myself, cultivating, developing myself to become the person I want to be. And day by day, I feel safer within myself. I feel more content within my body, my mind, my spirit. And when you get yourself to this point, at least I feel so sure that the people that will come into my life will feel right. There is not a doubt in my mind that I will not find my people, that I will not find my woman, my high priestess. There has just been this undeniable trust in the process, in my journey, in my path. So this all goes to show, or the point of this rant is that you don't need friends. You don't need to go out of your way to find opportunities or people or chase after women or whatever you're attracted to if it doesn't feel aligned. If you're coming from a place of just primal desire, carnal desires, going out and seeking sexual attention for the sake of sexual attention, or seeking friendships, seeking connection where it does not feel resonant, where it does not feel right to you. Deep down on a soul level, you know what feels aligned, what feels resonant. And I've experienced being in an environment where I am not, very much not so aligned or connecting with the people around me. So I just don't even try. Again, I know there are people out there that I will connect with, that I will get along with, but they are not in my immediate reality at this point in time. So I don't force it. I don't even try. I don't bother seeking out friendships, seeking out relationships that don't feel aligned. I have everything I need within me. I am channeling and focusing my energy on becoming more of the man I want to be, more of the man that I want to show up as for the people in my life, for my future wife, for my future children, for the world, humanity, all life, all beings, consciousness. And in the beginning, it was quite unintentional. I was just lost. I was, again, alone, friendless, and spouseless. I had just left the country where I had grew up. I had just broke up with my girlfriend. This is all about 4 years ago, maybe even longer. And I was kind of thrust into this life where I felt very uncertain and alone. And I felt like a victim. But as I've progressed, as I've walked this path, more and more every day, I realized that all of this was happening for my highest good. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm so content with being friendless and celibate. And there's nothing more that I need in life than what I have right here, right now. It hasn't always been this way, like I said. There's been much pain, much suffering, much loneliness. But you get to a point when you've done enough work, when you've tapped into the inner knowing enough, where you just know intuitively that everything will be okay, that you've been putting your energy in the right places, that you have set the intention, you are becoming more of the person you want to be on a daily basis, keeping the promises you made to yourself, becoming a healthier, more well-rounded, sovereign individual day by day. And still the path is very uncertain. No friends in sight, no woman in sight, yet I trust, yet I know the path before me is mine. It's for my highest good, and there is no other path. The path is set, and yet uncertain. Don't worry if you're alone, if you're friendless, if you're celibate, voluntarily or not. So long as you follow your intuition, so long as you follow what feels right to you, and you have trust, you have faith, you maintain a sense of alignment within yourself, even when shit gets tough, even when you feel alone, when you feel uncertain about everything, so long as you trust, as you stay aligned, as you stick to yourself and you maintain the promises you made to yourself, you will be rewarded, you will be provided for. Aloneness is actually one of the greatest gifts we can receive in life, because without spending time alone, you will never get to know who you truly are. With all the distractions, all of the noise, you never get to really tap into the truth within, the wisdom within. It is all within. So again, this goes to say, especially in the modern world, so long as you stick to your guns, you know what it is you want in life, and you have faith, you stay aligned, you stick to what you feel is right, you will be rewarded, you will be given the life you deserve. Stay strong. Hope you're all having a beautiful day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Much love.